Alright guys, we're back. So yesterday's adventures didn't go as we planned. I forgot I had block damage on the lowest setting, and that screwed me 2 times in 2 separate maps. So what I did was yesterday offline, I did record the gameplay, but I didn't broadcast it, so I'll be getting that together. I decided to start another new map, and we got to, I think, day 3, morning 3, and then we decided to stop. So I believe I've just kind of stumbled upon a little hut that I was in. Let me just double check the options. We had an hour, days. Yeah, that sounds alright. And I believe inside one of the houses, I think I randomly found a forge, so I did end up building a forge as well. So we're kind of right there at the beginning where I like to be. I'll give you a quick rundown when we load up. I did also find the radiation zone already, the westernmost part of the radiation zone. So we are right there. So I spawned here. You can see I really didn't go anywhere. I believe I spawned over in this area somewhere, and I found a forge here. It's the only other building that I found besides the one that I'm currently residing in, which is the Booby Trap, the strip club. So, kind of excited. I haven't this is actually the first time I've ran across it in game. Don't honestly usually ever come down on this kind of part of the map here, which would be, I suppose, the southwesternmost part of the map. There's a little bit farther south that I can go here, um, but not too much farther. I mean, I've got this river that goes right here, and I'm assuming that it kind of heads up north, up towards the, what's that marina? The ALS Marina, Bob's Cafe area. There's also a bomb shelter on the way out there, so I think the plan for today is we do gotta find some loot. So we've got Gravestown to our west somewhere, I'm assuming, over here in this vicinity. But to the north we've also got some stuff. So I think our best bet is gonna be, let's go north, I think. I mean, I could go to Gravestown. I do have some stuff. However, I'm still not comfortable with my bow level. It is only day 3, so those dogs, man, they scare me too. So maybe we will just go north, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this area is not too bad. I mean, I did die once here. Obviously, with a name like the Booby Trap, you would assume that there is indeed booby traps. And there was. There was a mine right here. And while I was taking apart cars, there was a shopping cart here, and I kind of hugged the corner, and boom. Bye-bye, Eternal-Lokie. So that's kind of what happened there. But this area is not too terrible. It's quiet, but got all kinds of trees, all kinds of flat area. A little ravine down there, no water, but clay everywhere, trees everywhere, some loot everywhere. I have been getting a lot of wandering hordes though, so that's the weird part about this whole thing. As you can see by the dead bodies there, I should probably take those gore blocks out, but we'll do that later. It is noon, so I don't know, maybe we'll venture out tomorrow. Maybe today I'll stock the forge. So inside the booby trap, there was a stripper pole here. There was also some mines up there. Got some chalkboards, which I'm assuming were going to be dartboards, something like that, you know. Bullseye kind of deal. All kinds of leather, so I'm going to be scrapping that down, and these steel stools here. Beverage coolers, so I have done a little bit of scrapping in here. I did get a torch while I was out, that was nice. In here was the kitchen, and apparently they have, this is on PS4 that I'm playing on, so we're not on Alpha 17, but apparently they do have cooking pot mines, so I'm assuming there was some sort of mini update that I missed, because as far as I know, there was never any cooking pot mines, which is essentially just a cooking pot that is, you guessed it, a mine. So there was one of those in here and a hubcap mine, but I scrapped everything else out. A couple bathrooms, guys and gals. Inside that gal's bathroom was this chemistry station, so I decided to go ahead and scrap it down enough times with your pickaxe, then you can take your wrench and disassemble it, and it will put it in your inventory so you can actually take it with you. Same thing with forges that you come across or workbenches that you find throughout your stay. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, smelt down the clay, get some of the brass going, and we will make, can we make any? No, we only have 14, so that's going to be probably the best idea. Let's go get this care package, and then we will do some resourcing. Don't I need... That's about it. Did manage to get a sledgehammer, so I'm curious about that. I've never actually used a sledgehammer. I've always figured it was one of those two-handed weapons that are slow as balls, so I tend not to use it. I like my reinforced club here. So, alright, let's see where this care package is. Not far at all. We are in luck. Let's go. Also, right off the rip, day one, there was tires at my feet, right where I spawned, and I hit them, and I ended up getting, I think, level 550 tires, which is nice. I need some water, so I probably need some food as well. We also did distribute some points. Trying to get my construction tools up enough so that I can unlock the workbench, unless I come across one in our travels today. That would be nice, but either way, I gotta have the workbench, so scrap that brass real quick, and we're off. That was right in his head. I don't understand why that wasn't insta-kill, but whatever. That was. Ooh. Bye-bye head. Hopefully you can't hear the guys across the street tearing up their driveway, because I can hear them through my headphones. And there's the care package. Ooh, there goes our arm. Nope, don't need the sham. Well, screw it. Let's take the sham sandwiches now. We've got the chemical station. I see some stumps out there. I'm gonna go loot those as well while we're here. If we can't fill up, ooh, I'll take that. Nice antibiotics, that's what killed us last time, was not having any. Let's go see what we got over here. Shotgun parts, scrap. Honey, take. Scrap. I already have a cooking grate, so we'll scrap all that as well. Now that block damage is actually back to 100%. Oh, bear. Oh, Jesus. Don't come this way. Don't mind me, just getting my rocks. Yeah, that would be sweet. Can we watch a fight go on between that bear and that zombie? That would be pretty cool. Trying to keep him in view, but I want to get the rest of this rock. Alright. Damn. I kind of want to take a pot shot and see if the bear will come my way. Maybe run into that zombie. No, they are too far. Cool though. That's pretty sweet that I don't have to deal with a bear right now, because don't know that I'm ready for a bear. I do think I am ready to find a location to build a base. We'll start the base building tutorial. But essentially how I start my maps is find a place, any kind of prefab house, building, rooftop, burned out, anything that you can pretty much get up on top of and out of the way, and you know, set up shop for the night, loot out the close local area. I mean, like I said, you've seen how far I've actually gone in 3 days. Was just up to the top of where my pointer is now. So I didn't really go anywhere, and I've already got 2 forges, one that's running, one backup. I've got that chemistry station. I mean, I've got medical kits. There's the bear again, coming back into view. The only thing I don't really have are a bunch of schematics, so crack a book or something. See if we can't get lucky and score a mini bike book off the bat. Ooh, it's getting close up there. Look at that. Why don't they attack each other? Maybe that's a zombie bear. Zombie bears don't attack zombies? I don't know. Or maybe wildlife just doesn't attack zombies. Would be sweet though. A guy can dream, can he? What do we like for wood? Ooh, we need some wood too. Drink a beer. Let our stamina go up a little bit. Back at it. We do need to spend some skill points. Oh, bear walked right past the zombie. Didn't even care. Hey, dude. Beautiful weather we're having, huh? Oh, total miss. Got a car here, so it's gotta mean we're close to some sort of something, or... that's what we're close to. Look at how close I was to going right over that line. That could have been bad. So, back at it we go. Sure. Take the baseball hat. Gotta make me some more clothing as well. I think I've got half armor. Yeah. Oh no, I got full armor. maybe when we go to this trader, maybe that's what we should do. Maybe I should go grab whatever's sellable and go get that trader so I can get this mission off my screen here. Wonder how much fertilizer sells for. Curious. Let's go figure this out here. Scrap, scrap, eat. Eat, scrap. Let's roll. Make these arrows while we're here. Back up to 1200. That'll suffice us for now. What do we got for stone? 300. Alright. Home sweet home. Yeah, this place is nice because it's already got bars on the windows, and there really isn't any other windows that they can get into. I mean, they could, I guess, get in there, but that's one square. So, don't think we necessarily have to worry about that. This can go back off. Water can go away. What else? We already got some corn in there. Put the honey away. Stack of those. I believe I can make more fertilizer as well, but we'll wait on that for a minute. Split that. What do I need while I'm here? Okay, so we are hurting for iron. So instead of making a new one, I'm just going to repair this one. Oh wait, yeah, that was probably the better idea. What time do we got? By the time we get out there, Trader Joe's will be closed, so let's just get some iron. Make sure we got enough for the night. Hey, look at that, 20 skill points. Just south of us is the electric company. Decisions. And actually, just across that river should be the bomb shelter, I believe. Maybe we should figure that out. I believe it's just over here. Trying to be sneaky here, guy. Thanks for the brass and the wood. Where you at? I heard you just burp or whatever. Oh, you're crawling. That's where you are. What? Silly. Grab some more wood. So I guess I should start thinking about what kind of base I want to build. I don't know if we want to go above ground or we want to go below ground. I prefer below ground bases, but I don't mind doing above ground bases either. But if I'm doing an above ground base, I'm going to do it in a city. If we go below ground, I'll probably still try to do it in the city. But we could do those anywhere, really. Any mountain, lake bed. Got all kinds of options we can do here. Alright. We do already have an engine. We do have tires. Don't have a battery yet, but we can find one. Hopefully we can get all the mini bike parts and then find the mini bike schematic as well, or just shortly after. Some more brass over there. And make us some iron. sweatshirt just in case anybody decides to jump on this and join me. Got more lead here. Alright, we're not in too bad of shape with that. But we still got some time to kill, so maybe we'll get some clay too. That way we don't run out of it. Where's that little road? Goes east. Is it just up there? Yes, it is. Ooh, we'll take the blood draw kit. Help us make blood bags, which we can turn into medic boxes. Can also use that to, and well, yeah, when you make the blood bags, you draw your own blood, so. A couple hundred clay ought to do us nicely. Now the only problem is if I run the forges through the night with the forge, we will get screamer zombies, which I don't necessarily mind, but I don't have any defenses set, so I kind of been letting them in one by one and try to control the situation and take them out, because they do run really fast. I tend to forget about how fast they actually run sometimes. That, there it is. A little bit more. Let's see if we can't get to 500 real quick. It's another 100. They are. You know, I don't think I've been up on top of this. Maybe I should check that out real quick. Make sure there's nothing useful up there. Watch there be a booby trap right on the edge. Really? Don't see any booby traps. Ugh. glass all the way up here for some glass. I guess I could take some of this while I'm here. Maybe. Should I cut a hole in the ceiling here? No. Screw it. We'll come back to that when it's daytime. Ooh, duct tape. Thought I heard a zombie. Must not have heard it. People just leaving their trash in my parking lot. Some people's kids, man. Blood everywhere, jeez. And then, yeah, I left this open here just so that I can kind of see. I did block this one up, but that way I can see out that window and kind of be able to shoot them, walk them my way, and take them out. Oh yeah, we don't have a workbench yet. Should probably organize this too. If you know me, this is not the kind of organization I normally keep. Please don't judge me. Melt down as much of this stuff as we can, so that way if we have to, we can make stuff throughout the night. Shit, there she is. Let's see if I can't get her before she starts running. I mean, I guess she's gonna scream either way, but ooh, I'll take all of that. If we can't, nope, it's about to be time. We got a couple seconds before they start running, so getting inside. Alright, got that taken care of. What else was I doing at night here? Oops. Not much, I was kind of just disassembling everything that's in here. But now that it's night, we'll go ahead and turn this off, just because I think I've got enough to get me where I need to go. Let's see, what do we need for the workbench? Construction tools at level 20, and I am at level 9. So, it's going to take 10, that would, well, 11, and it would still leave, that would leave us at 14. So then the next skill point we get, we could unlock the workbench. That also gives me better block damage. Or I can wait a little bit, get it up there, and then spend it. Let's do that. this bad boy up a little bit more. Take all the scrap out of here since we'll be here overnight. And while we do this, I think I need to run to the kitchen, grab me something to drink. And by kitchen, I mean the real kitchen here at my home, not drinking in the game. So we'll finish off this row, and I'll run and grab something to drink. Alright, be right back. Alright, we are back. So, there also was, a little safe over here, which there was nothing in, but that was kind of nice. I do think this thing annoys me, so I'm going to take this one down, replace it with a block, just in case they do get in. I was kind of using this as a, no, not cobblestone. I was using this as like a ring almost, where I could hang out in. We'll go scrap. Alright. So far, so good. Pretty quiet. Oh, I didn't notice I had a TV there. Oh, I got TVs all over in here. Man, this is crazy. All kinds of room for activities. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah, we were trying to level up that skill, which is going quite slow, but whatever. Keep getting some iron. Also, since I have the time, I also, while I'm doing, work on the inside or at night here, if I'm doing things around, that's when I tend to take my real life bathroom breaks, or take the time to go get some food, whatever I gotta do, because, during the day, every second, every minute counts during the day. So, while we disassemble in here, I am going to have a cigarette. And I in no way, shape, or form condone cigarettes. I think they're horrible. Do not ever start, especially you kids. That was a PSA brought to smoking kills. Call me a hypocrite. I'll be a hypocrite on this one. Actually, I wanted to try... No, so that is, I think, the best damage I'm getting right there is from this. Actually, let's see what the sledgehammer does. Is that faster for taking crap down? It is. But I don't think we get any resources for that, so that's the whole point of us doing this, is grab the extra iron that's there. It's a little bit dark. Gotta be on the lookout for a football helmet. But again, we haven't gone anywhere, so we haven't really come across any kind of freestanding buildings or anything. And I'm still kind of nervous about venturing into the city with my bow at a level 140. I mean, those zombies are easy usually. I mean, you can normally just run past them, especially during the day, but the dogs are what get you, because they can outrun you. So then you tend to find some kind of high ground, and normally the only thing around is a car. So you jump on said car, and then they surround you, and you have to pick your way out of there before the dog or a zombie glitches up on top of the car. So it is kind of, I don't know, annoying. It's a struggle sometimes to get in and out of those towns safely. That's why I prefer to loot the smaller little, not towns per se, but little communities, a couple houses. It's normally where I tend to find the best loot as well. Alright, so our pickaxe is almost dead here. It should actually be dead by about the time we finish the rest of the stools we got left. But let's get some of our energy back. It is almost 1 a.m. If you are watching this, do me a favor, give it a like and a subscribe there. Get notified whenever I put up new content. I will, like I said, be having the first 3 days of this adventure that we're currently on. I'll be editing that together. Some of the parts were kind of boring. And I'll edit that and be posting that up here as well. So also, if there's any ideas you want to see done or want some kind of tests done, I got no problems doing any of that stuff either. I do like to know my games here and see what we got working, what's all going on. Let's go ahead and build some new tools here. And we'll build another fire axe as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and build another one of those. And another bow. So we'll scrap that. No room. So now it's just a sitting and waiting game. We've got everything we need. Made a couple torches. Got lucky and right off the bat in the first day, there's a couple deer and a couple pig running around. So that was kind of nice to run into those. Take the trash off my stage. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty secure location here. Not a lot of entry points. I mean, there's only one other door out, and I believe it's over here. Yeah, back there. Otherwise, just glass windows. And if we are going out in the morning, which I believe we decided we are going to, make sure I got all my glass bottles on me. Now, do we want to go to the bomb shelter? I think we might want to. But if we do that, I will be bringing 2 of my pickaxes, so I maybe don't want to scrap that. Maybe I do just want to repair that and bring it with me. Some of the stuff away. That ammo was a good score. Don't need really any of this stuff on me, but we'll keep some of it. So I got my glass jars, the bandages I'll keep just in case I run into a dog somewhere. Alright, level up toolsmithing. How are we doing on our construction tools there? Not too bad, but we're not there yet. We can repair this now. Don't really need that. We'll scrap that afterwards. And yeah, we should be set there. About another couple minutes and we'll be morning of day 4. We could be bold and just go. See how we do, but we'll wait. We'll do another different game mode where we go kind of ballsy. Sweet if you could turn the TVs on. Watch the football game, kick back, get some zombie girls for the stage. Change that sign to dead girls instead of live girls. Dead girls dancing. You can get some boys up there too if that's your cup of tea. We don't discriminate here. Hey, look at that, toolsmithing up again. That's what we like to see. Scrap that up. Scrap up the bow. Oh yeah, 175 from 143, yeah, we'll take that all day. No worries there. Alright. Scrapped. We'll put the wrench instead of the bone shiv. Oh yeah, and I did want to see how this sledgehammer did, so... see if we can't whack a couple zombies with, with that on the way. Oops. Alright. Almost time. Check our skill points. We're getting there. We're almost there. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna be ballsy. You know what I didn't bring was food. That was not smart of me. Too bad. Don't see no zombies out that way, so... So far, so good. Couple more seconds and it's morning. Rabbit. You're not even worth my time, sir. Morning. Fill up the water while we're here. Water is filled. Let's go. Hey, pretty lady. Alright, so 2 whacks with the sledgehammer and she's down. That's not too terrible. It is relatively slow, though. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we carry on. Apparently it's pretty cold over here. Oh, dog. Oh, 1 shot with that and it's done. Alright, so this is going to be my dog whacker from now on. That just, yeah, that settled that real quick. Can't stand the dogs in this game. Kind of excited though for the patch because I'm sure they're going to introduce the wolves. And that could be fun. We'll take the poo because we can make fertilizer. Yeah, we can do that as well. One of these days here is build a farm. We'll get a whole walkthrough going on how I prefer to spend my time here. I don't really know where I'm going. I kind of need to find this little road here. But it should be somewhere, I believe, over there. I need to actually keep going. It's a nice flat area right here. Alright, so what do we got there? That's just a little river. Is that a river or is that the pond? Okay, that's the pond. So we gotta head south. Actually, do we head south? No, we need to go back towards this road. Down that way. Oh, and I don't want to be in that area. Tends to be mines in the wasteland there. And I don't even want to deal with that, so if there's a mine out there, I will find it and I will hit it. Should be able to see the cell tower. That's kind of where I was. There it is. Speak of the cell tower, and there it is. So there's going to be zombies around there, but I do want to go in there. And I also want to check out the bomb shelter there. It's going to be just north of here. Sledgehammer is better. It's slower, but better. All kinds of supplies you can get out of here. Steel, or not steel, but iron. You can get some glass out of there. Got cars here. Battery, we needed that. Nothing really in here. There's a safe there. Apparently a hole there. Got some of our stamina back here. A couple zombies out there. But we're gonna want to go north after this, after we leave here. And there should be right about there, right where we came across. Sledgehammer does take a lot of energy though to use. But it is super quick. Oh, and it gets your blunt weapons up. That's kind of nice. Finish this thing off here. Absolutely nothing. That's been the consensus so far. We don't have room for anything here. Don't need the eggs. Don't need the brass. Don't need the electrical parts. I do need the springs. Nothing else good? Okay. This one, and then we'll, I guess, head back. Head to that bomb shelter and see what we get. hit these up. Mechanical parts we are gonna need, so drop the feathers, drop the leather, just so that we have them. That guy's trying to get in. I'll take the blood. What, you want some too, dude? Ah, sweet dress. Alright, let's there's the bomb shelter. This is normally where my bases are. It's in one of these. It's a good starting base, you know. It's already dug out for the most part. All you gotta do is break in. Go ahead and make a door here. You bastard. It's tough to judge the reach of this thing. To take down that door frame. Hey, Mr. Fatty. Alright, let's quickly take off this door frame. Or not, because you can't anymore. So then why can't I stick my door there? Because it was backwards. Then, right under there, should be what I'm looking for. Get over here, lady. Oh, now you come back. Okay, apparently I shot right between her legs. And I missed that headshot. Come on. Alright, we're going out there. Bandages. I'll take those instead of mine. Scrap those. Guy? God, mother. Oh, and a broken leg? Come on. This might take a minute. I could go through the front door, but it's a lot easier. There's vault doors down there and crap. I'm getting hot, so let's put this stuff back on. Poncho. Really regretting not bringing food either. That was not a smart decision. We are actually going to drop the turrets. And we'll drop the jars, 'cause I've got enough of those. Don't use pistols. Really don't know that I need electrical parts, but I'll keep everything else. Why does that human turd look like clay? Anyone else see that? Definitely says human turd, but it looks like clay. Hopefully this time with my video we don't have any dropouts with the connection. We did have that problem yesterday. Whee! And one more. Break time. Shout out to Dangerous Dan if you're watching, brother. Alpha is about to bring the heat. And we're back. Finish this off, and we will be in the bomb shelter. Hopefully there's some food. Oh, I'm gonna break my leg if I fall down there. So, let's see if we can catch ourselves. Oh, missed it, but we didn't break our leg, thankfully. So, this is it. This is your basic bomb shelter here in case you've never found it. That structure up top is what you look for. If you see a little small, essentially like a garage that it looks like, ooh, shotgun slugs, my favorite. So now we need to get the shotgun schematic. If you come across a building like the one that I walked in upstairs, fenced in, and it just essentially looks like a, you know, one room building or whatever, and it's got the bigger backyard, that's how you tell that there's going to be a bomb shelter. So you jump in the back and you see that little thing that little steel plate, iron plate, take that out and go to town. Then you'll drop down in here. I mean, there's all kinds of resources in here that you can use, and it's really a great place to just kind of hang out. I don't need the glass. Why do I keep collecting them? Really a good place just to, you know, kick it for a while. If you're nomadic like me, I usually do, you know, a couple days here, a couple days there, maybe a week at a couple bases, and I've got a couple bases everywhere usually on each map that I do. Because, you know, eventually you deplete your resources, and ooh, nice. Every 5 days, I've got it set to regenerate. So as long as you loot the whole thing, like say I'm not interested in taking this poop, then I just drop it, but I make sure that the toilet here is empty, and then if I come back in 5 days, it will be full again. Of something, we hope. It should be full again. So since I've got the med kits, we'll scrap the bandages. Coffee we'll take. Got a bunch of gunpowder making at home. That's scrap. We'll keep the yucca seeds. Don't need the parts. Scrap those. Alright. I could take all this glass as well, since I've got a forge, and then I could make a bunch of glass bottles, but I mean, I think I've got a bunch at the base still. I've got upwards of probably 50. For one person, 50 is plenty. What I don't have, and I'm hoping to find in here, this is usually where there's lockers and a gun safe. What I don't have is a miner's helmet, and that would be key right now. Come on, mini bike book. Pistol book, not as good. Auger schematics, always good. Sooner you get the auger, the easier it is to build almost anything, because you can get resources like mad. Take apart the couch. Don't need. I will take. Don't need. Will take. I got brass, yes. Shades we'll put on. Puffer coat, maybe we'll take that. Maybe we won't. Glasses. Yeah, I don't know that we need the puffer coat right now. Wow, 2 safes with absolutely nothing in them, huh? Or lockers. Ah, there we go. AK schematic. Leather hood schematic. We will take all of that for sure. Random box. Nothing in it. Let's get a cracking. Alright. Absolutely nothing. We will take the shotgun parts. I'm not a fan of the short barreled shotgun, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it, I think, because at this point a shotgun is a shotgun. You used to be able to scrap the casino coins, which was nice. You know what? Screw it. It's only a level 7, but it's better than nothing. Excuse me. Scrapped. I know later if I didn't take that powder, then later I'll be like, oh man, I need 9 nitrate powder. And I'll regret it. Always happens. Always, always, always. quick shout out real fast. AT&T, always hooking it up. That's what I was at. They just gave me a call. Got an appointment tomorrow. Wanted to make sure they had the phone that I wanted. So, quick shout out. Oh, don't need 7, but kind of putting them all over the place here. I was preoccupied there. Kind of got lost in what I was doing. Placing. Excuse me. Alright, so now we can get in and out of this thing with no problems. I am going to have to do something about the hatch. I am going to put a hatch on it, but I don't like it just being out there willy-nilly and open like that. Where are the hatches? Here or here? Pressure plate. Scrap hatch. Might as well go with the scrap because I got the iron. And then I think we're going to want to run back. Damn, that's not the way I wanted it to open. We'll fix it later. Whatevs. We got, what's that, a couple. Ooh. Stay right there. Oh, scared him away. So we've got that taken care of. We are going to mark this so that we can come back to it. Let's save as castle because it's a bunker. Check these real quick. Couple bucks. Bunch of glass. Alright, let's get to getting. How far away is that? Too far for me right now. Water. Alright, let's get home before we starve to death, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty damn hungry. That was a good little run. Good little find there. Now we know that we've got this burned out area. These little houses and stuff are always good for little random goodies. I don't use pistols or SMGs because they're really not good unless you put your skill points in them. Ooh, there's a cabin there. We might come back to that. Yeah, we got time, right? Quicker. Takes less stamina. There's really never anything in these houses at all, and apparently I've already been here, so that was kind of pointless. Yeah, front door's blown wide open. Alright, so this might be where I actually spawned at then. Oh no, this is where I got the forge from. Gotta get that sweet spot. Oh, that was it. Now he's moving. Oh, come on, that had to have hit him. It'd be nice if you could craft like a little radio, so you could listen to the radio in your Spotify. Hmm? Telltale? Hmm? Alright, home sweet home. Put some stuff away. Oh, don't want to put those away. Alright, I'll make those. We look at over here. Construction tools. Oh, look at that, level 11, so we can just do that up real quick. 20, bang. Let's just unlock that workbench, and that gives us 11 left for whatever we want. I might just put them there, get that out of the way. Miner 69er. So what we did was we went sexual T-Rex right off the rip. First 10 points goes right into that. That's, you know, you got stamina of the ancient beast. Regain stamina faster with every rank. Can't speak today. And then we also did Pummel Pete right off the bat. So for 20 points, you get Pummel Pete. Blunt instruments do more damage per rank, so you do an extra 11% damage, and you lose 10% less stamina. So that's our whole aim here. If you ain't got stamina, you can't fight. If you can't fight, you can't win. If you can't run, you know, you can't stay alive, so doesn't really, you know, work out for you in the end. So Pummel Pete, and then yeah, you just witnessed, we did some in construction tools, and we just did Miner 69er. Everything else is leveled up on its own. Mining tools, I believe, was leveled up on its own. Excuse me. Or maybe I put a couple points into there, I'm not sure. Can't quite remember. We have 1 point left. I'm probably gonna just save it, but yeah, we could put it in barter. Maybe we can get a couple extra. Yeah, there you go. Better prices, 1.7%. Look at that. We'll take it. It's about to be nighttime. Don't need anything off the forge, but I can put that up there. That's a lot of brass we got. Oh, I did want, don't need to carry the clay. Let's split that up though. So that's ready. I can put the leather away. Actually, I should make the leather hood. Oh yeah, food. Shit. I'm running low. I don't want to eat. Yeah, we'll eat the honey, why not? We've got antibiotics. Oh, we can take those eggs as well. So we're making 23 water, 4 eggs. We've got 45, 50 water here, and I've got another 6 on me, so I'll take that 5. Keep the water together. Ooh, we do have chicken rations. I'll eat those. So I know I'm gonna be hungry. Not too bad. But I am thirsty now. No, don't scrap those. I tend to do that a lot. They like to change the buttons up on you sometimes for certain things, like scrapping certain things. The button is right on the D-pad, and sometimes it's left. So I get confused sometimes. Finish eating. Nom nom nom. So then I don't need that. That gives me +1 insulation. The hood. Better against puncture. I mean, I made it, but homie does look like a badass, so sounds good to me. Put the hat away, because actually I can scrap it because I don't need it now. People beeping out there. Alright. So it's about to be night. Don't need the battery. I'm just gonna throw the lead in there. Throw the cloth away in there. Put the bottles down there for now. So I suppose what I could do is either make this a base, or I can get down to bare bones here and move to that bomb shelter and then branch my base off from there. But I guess it's pretty much the same. I guess it doesn't really matter. Could just dig it down here. Nah, I think we're gonna move. I think that's the best idea. Best course of action there. We can go ahead and finish these off. Since we're leaving, might as well scrap it all down. And if that's the case, well, gotta burn down the forge. But I do have a backup forge, so take that off. Time is it? I'll turn that on in a bit. And we can get a head start for an hour. Yeah, let's just get that going. The rest... definitely want... excuse me. Want the clay. Press. Alright. So that's those. I'm not dealing with those. Screw it. We can, I believe, shut this off now. Not a mini bike. This is going to be probably a couple trips, but I'll probably actually leave some stuff here as well for the morning. So, what can I condense down? Screw the sham, don't need it. That's definitely coming with me. Honey, I can eat. The engine will come. The turd. Actually, that's going to take a while, so no. Magnum parts. Can I put together a Magnum? No, not yet. AK. Make the gunpowder. Short iron pipe I can scrap. The lead, I mean, I really don't have to take. Leather I'll be taking. That I'm not taking. Be taking all the medic boxes, medic stuff. I mean, the ammo's nice, but I don't have a gun, I don't have a use for it, so scrapped. Springs I'm gonna keep. Well, let's see. We got a total of 10-minute burn time, so probably just turn that on and I'll make 2 trips. Come morning time I'll make 1 and then make another one. To come back, scrap down the forge. I can actually take this forge with me, set that up, so I will take the anvil off. Well, that would mean that comes off, so I'll let that burn for a minute. But before I leave, I'll take the anvil off. Go ahead and pick up a couple of these. Yeah, that'll work. Still see a little bit. Apparently scrap and ammo gives you gunsmithing ability. Did not know that, unless that was from making excuse me. Ooh, gunpowder. There's only 1 nitrate, so we'll drop that. Coal I'll probably leave, that's not really important to me right now. I want to take important stuff because if that's going to be where I stay, I also want to make sure I make and have room for. Oh, no room. Oops. Yeah. So, we're going to wait till morning. I'm going to go ahead and mute it and do my thing. Let me grab something out of the kitchen. Try to keep you occupied here for a few minutes. So, we have just realized we forgot that we unlocked Workbench, and we could have looked for some things for real, parts for it, but nevertheless, we wouldn't have had the right parts because we don't have mechanical parts. So we are going to have to venture here to a city or something. So I guess my plan of action for the morning is as follows. I am going to... I'm full up on the things I want to take. I got one spot for my anvil and one spot for probably these boiled eggs. I'm going to eat this meat before I leave, or vice versa, whatever I do. Then I'm going to go to the bomb shelter. I'm going to try to set up fairly quickly, as much as I can. Box real quick, which I've made a couple boxes somewhere, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. You gotta excuse me. I partook in some activities. Let's make 2 of them, and I've got to make a spot because I'm not taking the lead. Then fuck the lead. Bow now. So yes, okay. Boxes are set. So then I can get there, drop the boxes, drop the stuff off. This is my important stuff that I feel is, important, that if I don't make it back here, this is what I would like to have on me. We'll drop that. We'll set up a forge. We'll get it cooking. And then we will either run back here and see what we have that's sellable, which isn't really much. I mean, I've got some gun parts that I can sell. Probably the sweatshirt. We'll see. We got 2 blood draw kits. Maybe we'll use one of them and sell it. Try to get as much money as we can and just see what Homeboy's got at the vendor, because I do want to get that done. And then I have options, and those options after the vendor are either, like I said, if I don't come back here and go straight to the vendor, after the vendor I would come back here, or I can keep going north and go up to Parishton, which is kind of a hike, and there's also a crack a book that's kind of on the way. Or I can go just over here and go to Gravestown. But if I go to Gravestown, I think I've got to deal with a bunch of dogs there. But I think I might have to deal with them in Parishtown too. So I guess it's all going to depend. Maybe we'll go up to that cracker book, maybe. Because I don't know. I don't explore Gravestown too much, so I don't really know if there's a cracker book in there. I would assume there would be, but I'm not sure. Oh, we do want to take the cooking pot too. We don't really need to take the fertilizer, so we'll leave the fertilizer. I was getting cold apparently. Scrap the poncho. So we got the cooking pot. That's the only thing we really need. I can't guarantee that there was. Well, there was one there, but I scrapped it, I remember now. So I guess I shouldn't have looted it, but whatever. It's done, it's done. We got the leather, so now we got 71 leather. You know what? I'm gonna leave a couple of these here. I'll take 2 stacks on me. And then I got a spot for the anvil. We hungry? Yep, eat the meat. Right there. There is glass over there, so you know what? We will leave one of those that frees us up a spot. I'm trying to take as much of this sellable goods as possible. the fertilizer back. It's almost time. Don't know why the bone shiv is in there. Almost daylight. There goes the internet connection.